If you're ready to sell your house, but you saw an ad from an agent that said, listen, I guarantee I'll sell your house or I'll buy it. Yeah, hearing that can be pretty appealing, right? I mean, listen, if my house doesn't sell, yeah, it's still gonna sell because my agent's gonna buy it. Well, here are 6 things about that guarantee that you really wanna verify with that agent first. Hi, my name is Jose. I'm a realtor with RE/MAX here in the Inland Empire in Southern California, and to be sure that you stay in the loop on all things buying, selling, and living here in the Inland Empire, be sure to hit the subscribe button right down over here. Oh, and then also don't forget to hit the bell too. Real quick, before we do get into this, I just want to encourage you to stay into the end because I do have a free gift that I would like to leave with you. There are terms and conditions of that guarantee. Now, here's what I mean by that. Oftentimes you will be required to list your house for sale at the price that they have given you. The list price they recommend, it may be at fair market value. It may be below fair market value. And it really doesn't matter whether you agree with it or not. If you want the guarantee, it's their list price, period. Or another one, they might say that you have to agree to a certain length of time on the listing agreement. Now, standard, typical, agreed, length of time for a listing agreement, at least here in California anyway, is 6 months. But let's say, for instance, I don't know, maybe they're requiring you to agree to a 1-year listing agreement. If they are, then the question is, are you prepared to wait that long to collect on the agreement in the event that your house doesn't sell? Or maybe they have some kind of staging requirements for the house. Or here's another one. Maybe they have showing time availability requirements for the house. And that's regardless of whether you agree with those times or not. Hear me though, no one's saying that you have to be ready to show your house at 11 o'clock at night. I mean, of course, those times are going to be within reason. What I am saying though is this. Let's say maybe there's a couple of days out of the week that you have to kind of scale back, reduce the number of hours that your house is available to see for whatever the reason. Doesn't matter. I mean, to collect on the guarantee, your house has to be available to show based on the requirements that they have in their guarantee. Your property value. How is this different from the first one on this list? Well, when you are sitting down with that agent, they're sharing with you the guarantee. Listen, don't worry about it. If your house doesn't sell, I'll buy it. But in that guarantee, what purchase price are they guaranteeing to purchase it at? Are they guaranteeing they're going to purchase your house at market value? Or are they guaranteeing they're going to purchase it for below market value? Because I'll tell you right now, it is not uncommon for that predetermined guaranteed purchase price to be just a little low. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, do you honestly think that they're going to set themselves up? Because if they had to honor that guarantee and they have to buy your house, I mean, they're not going to add this to their portfolio of homes that they couldn't sell. I mean, if they had to honor that, if they had to buy your house, they're going to want to sell it. And if they paid full price for your house, well, they're going to have to sell it for basically what they paid for it, fair market value. And when they do go to sell it and you factor in closing costs like the escrow, the title, things like, I mean, they're going to end up losing money. I wouldn't hold my breath that they're going to set themselves up like that. Another one, you want to keep in mind current market conditions. Yeah, that guarantee, it could potentially come with some restrictions based on the current housing market conditions. Meaning this, what if the market's a little slow, meaning it's a little less favorable to sellers? Well, in that case, it is possible that there could be some restrictions in that guarantee that they're making. I would just say this, be sure that you read the fine print. Make sure that there are no questions about the guarantee that they're making, regardless of what the current housing market conditions are. Their commissions or fees. Again, if for whatever reason your house doesn't sell and they honor the guarantee, they buy your house from you, well, if they do, are they charging a commission still? Could it actually end up being financially beneficial to them to have to buy your house?
I think I need more information.
Well, let's put that whole scenario into motion. Let's say that for whatever reason, your house didn't sell, and that agent, now they have to buy your house from you, and you're feeling like, ha ha ha, I still win, my house still sells. I'd hold off on that one for a moment, because let's say, for instance, just like we talked about a moment ago, way back at the beginning, you guys had an agreed to predetermined purchase price, but they're still collecting their listing agent commission. whatever that commission amount was that you guys agreed to back at the beginning, but they're still getting paid for selling your house. Because, I mean, it did sell, right? Even though they're the buyers, they're the ones that are buying your house. Either way, though, the fact is they're still getting paid for selling your house. That's not the interesting part. This is. They're not only the buyer of your house, they're also the buyer's agent. So they could be getting paid twice. First as the listing agent, and then also as the buyer's agent. And that's not even taking into consideration that based on the guarantee, they may have bought your house for below market value. I would definitely find out what happens to the commission, all of the commission, if they do end up having to honor the guarantee and buy your house. Not always something that's thought about, right? Well, I promise you, you're not gonna wanna miss the sixth one because no one ever thinks about that one. The negotiating. Think about it. They don't wanna have to buy your house. If they really did, if they really wanted to buy your house, I mean, they would have made an offer to you back at the beginning. So if they did not make any offers to you at the beginning, I mean, that basically means it's pretty safe to say they do not want to have to buy your house, which means you have a motivated agent to get your house sold. I mean, that's why you like the guarantee in the first place, right? But how are they motivated? Meaning, are they more motivated to get the highest possible sales price for you and your house, or are they more motivated to just make sure your house sells so that they don't have to buy it? I mean, sometimes, and not 100% of the time, not at all, but sometimes it can compromise where their motivation is and how they're going to negotiate for you. And of course, their financial ability. Yeah, I mean, can they actually buy it?
I have no money.
When a buyer comes to see your house, we as listing agents, we confirm that that buyer is already pre-approved for a home loan, or if they plan to buy your house in cash, we make sure that they actually have the cash to do that. But when the agent makes this guarantee, do you know that they actually can buy your house if they have to? I mean, did you verify that they have the cash to buy the house, or if they're going to need a mortgage, a loan, short-term, long-term, whatever? Do they actually have the ability to buy your house? So many times I hear about people, they sit down with an agent, the agent makes this guarantee and they'll go over the terms, they'll go over the conditions of the guarantee, but how they would buy the house, seems like oftentimes that one gets glanced over. Hey, I'm really glad you're still here because as I mentioned back at the beginning, I do have a free gift for you, and that is my free home seller's guide. It's packed with great information designed to help you to get your house prepared and ready to ensure that your house actually sells, and maybe even more importantly, that it sells for the most possible money. Go ahead and click on the link in the description section below to download your free guide. Of course, if you do have any questions, or maybe you are thinking about selling or buying a home anywhere here around the Inland Empire, my contact information is down below. Otherwise, what can you do when you go to sell your house? What can you do to ensure that you sell your house for the most possible money, or maybe more importantly, that you net the most possible money? Well, I answer that one right here. I would definitely catch that where I break that down for you, or apparently YouTube thinks you'd prefer that one. Either way though, feel free to reach out. I'm always here to help.